right on my feet. What's hiding here? Bet that will fit in my pack. Better not be cursed. Death won't take me yet.
Wanna dance?
Let's move. Can't slow down.
Oh, you've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad! Ho ho! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye. A sorcerer. Such relief! I know one of your prowess will have no issue escaping. Simply get someone to swap places with you, or you'll be stuck in here for all eternity. Toodles! Freedom's sweet nectar. How I missed you. Oh, my rescuer left behind a servant. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm sure you're at your wit's end without your master. Companion? Oh, I see. Sale of the flesh is an admirable trade. I'm sure you'll find another benefactor. However, should you wish to trade places with your companion, simply touch the lamp. Now, I must be off. I'm a century late for an appointment. Doodles!
I'll take that. Very well.
Vedi e Juve.
still alive, so that's progress. Swift as my feet can carry me. Here goes nothing. What's in here?
The pride of the gate. No trouble at all. Ever onward.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
A word, if I may.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sun. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this. To browse our ware, if you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiry, I'm sorry, I didn't understand your query. To browse, if you are a city official here to collect.
Can't just go ruffling up your customers.
No, this was your last.
No time to rest. Moving ahead.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps. Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you. Seek and you shall find me.
Come on, let's go.
Sharp as ever.
Looking ahead. On my way.
Perhaps you should start your own opinion column.
Do that? I have no...
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
To keep us on...
There's one.
Once Gortash clears off the cultists, we'll still have to clean the rabble off the streets.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
All the answers you need once official investigations are complete.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Mistra's like this. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mistra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mistra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are. You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one, I'd be praying too. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mistra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth. I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Well met, Oathsworn. Your faith may not be orthodox, but it's still welcome here. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need. Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Which way to the nearest library?
Never a dull moment.
Welcome! You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Quite ready for you.
Welcome! You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Defender of the people.
Soldier.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Yes?
No time to rest.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it.
Let's march!
Sharp as ever.
What's cooking?
Charmed, I'm sure.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ready and willing.
Let's get going.
Sharp as ever. Best foot forward.
choice. May it please, Mistra.
Can't give up now. Another step forward.
The pair of you. Just be ready to leave when the time comes. Or preferably before.
Come on, chap. I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
I know.
We stand and for you. Our lives are yours, and our enemies are forfeit.
You tell us what happened to the Watchers.
You deserve to know the truth. Your safety is of utmost importance to Lord Gortash.
You see the latest issue of the Baldurs Gate? The streets are safe for you.
How about I buy the firework? How you keep it? It's a fist. You might blow them up. Bet you a million the Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
Maybe a few minutes.
The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable.
Have you seen the size of a Steel Watcher?
Do not worry, and I don't hurt my friends.
Let's see.
It might seem a bit ramshackle, but this place is a boast-worthy bar.
Hold it there! Bad time to come visiting, my friend. This is interim territory now. Just as soon as we've purged it of guild rats. Nothing personal.
stench about you.
Never a dull moment. Here we go again.
On the victor's path. May the dice roll in my favor. A bright idea. Let me recite their demise. Onward. This is my time. Death is but a word away.
Go on. Aye, aye.
Fleet of foot. One can't always be a gentleman.
Fuck yes.
Worth the cost. one day I'll catch a break.
Necrotic appendage!
Coming through. A rough tempest I will raise. In striking distance.
Won't stop me yet. Have to keep going.
See anything you like? Let's talk price.
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful. You'll have what guild blades I can give when the time to take the Absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there. You have done plenty. Do any more, and the guild might have to take a special interest in you. Understood? Great. Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? A charitable donation to the good protectors of Rivington. Was that the tune that played you? The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet. Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying. I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
Lady, leper.
You have a cult to kill. What do you need from me to do it? You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. We've crossed paths over the years. Two hands trying to steer the city. Just not always in the same direction. Oh, I can't stand Harpers as a rule, but Jaheira is the exception. She's only really half a Harper at most. The same way I'm not just the lowly thief, vagabond, and murderer the Watch and Peers would paint me as. I happen to be a fine singer, too. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the Watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. No more, no less. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back. You have done. Do any more, and the guild might have to take a...
So the guild comes... What are you having?
At the ready.
Let's move.
Thirsty yet?
Direct me.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Lovely day, this. For now.
All right, what now?
Could go for a good meal.
A hero at heart. We're a long way from Waterdeep. Defender of the people.
Attention!
Lost in thought.
Fiat Lux! Damn, it's good to be alive.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Which way to the nearest library? Where am I needed?
Want to dance?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours? See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours?
With haste. No traps, please.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
You're in the Guildmaster's good graces. Nice spot to be, once you step right.
See? All that bloodshed and not a stone lord to be seen. I reckon Tut made him up.
You won't catch me looting all that shiny Zent armor. I'd rather go into battle bare-arsed.
might be useful.
So, it seems the Stone Lord was a fake. Coward didn't even turn up to fight.
Don't know what Keen was thinking, inviting Zentarim in the first place. Like trying to leash a bloody viper.
You need to get up early indeed to get one over on Nine Fingers. If she were easily toppled, Uktar would have done it already.
Uktar, I remain Guild Bursar, whoever sits in the big chair. Do we have business?
Uktar, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
A gift from Nine Fingers. She has a penchant for literal names, and her cronies ensured it stuck. I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I clearly recall asking you not to waste my time. It is guild business I take seriously, as you ought to. That business is finance. Specifically, the acquisition of vault keys. The wealthy squirrel their riches away in the city's counting house, where it gathers dust, serving no one. I acquire keys and allow these funds to circulate, like lifeblood in a healthy body. Everyone benefits, particularly those who bring me such keys. So, are you wasting my time, or do you seek to benefit? Have you made an acquisition? Until you do, then.
Nine Fingers has launched the Zentish boil on her ass? Good. She can get back to protecting those who pay her for it.
Oh, see anything you like?
I know where
Let's
the
talk
stone
price.
door's headed.
See anything of yours?
Gonna be
No, you didn't.
right.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
salutations.
Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me? See anything
Still
you like?
breathing,
Let's
despite
talk
everything.
price. Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes...
Yes?
What to do? One day, I'll catch a break.
See anything you like? Let's talk price. See anything of yours?
Ready to do some business?
Defender of the people. As one does.
I've got a long road ahead.
Decorated with a grinning face, this cold iron flask is sealed with a brass stopper. Disguised among the decorative elements, you notice a familiar arcane engraving. This is a powerful magical item, capable of trapping and holding a creature. The sealed stopper suggests it is inhabited.
Moving in.
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
Left, left, right. And oh, was it upstairs?
Need one.
comes, I'll be laughed out the city.
Helps me. Anyway, we just going to let what's
You hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
I'm sorry to ask again. My family's starving.
Say wealth offers a form of magic. Alas,
Yeah, I heard.
it's one I've rarely dabbled in.
Gondian Guild is down tools and gone walkabouts.
Nor I. Never had more than a few coppers in the city, and any soul coins in Avernus went straight to Zariel.
Make no mistake. Souls are sold for coins up here as well. All too cheaply in most cases.
What did he say? He said, and I'm not kidding.
Must be frustrating.
The pride of the gate. Heading out.
Frustrating? What?
Having to wait on customers all day.
The Counting House Guard is very unhappy about you messing with forbidden items. Looking, it appears, is crime enough.
Take your time down there, head banker. We're not busy up here at all.
Must be frustrating.
Blade at the ready.
Frustrating? What?
Been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to pass with your legs intact. This time.
Checking things out. They won't see me coming.
More unmarked withdrawals. You could at least try to hide the guild account's glitterbeard.
You're having lunch with me, you know.
Well, I suppose if I must.
Why can't we just barter on trust?
Stop shifting around.
I'm not. I'm just keeping an eye on Glitterbeard's office.
You're scoping Glitterbeard's
What's wrong with you now?
Well,
Shoulder.
not.
Glitterbeard kept checking this one chest in the vault over and over. Then he dropped the door on me. Must have
No, Minster's not around, so might as well.
Banker, we're not busy up here at all.
Frustrating? What?
Having to wait on...
Looking ahead.
Defender of the people.
I'm not. I'm just keeping an eye on Glitterbeard's office.
You're scoping Glitterbeard's office.
Well,
Oh.
word is he has guild connections.
What's wrong with you now?
Show.
Direct me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
You need to get wise, young one. Pretty alone doesn't last.
Must be frustrating.
Take your time down there, head banker. We're not busy up here at all.
Checking this one chest in the vault over and over. Having to wait on
dropped the door on
customers
me.
all day.
Mustn't have seen me.
You know, maybe he some customers aren't so bad.
A hero at heart. I applaud your taste.
I'm really strong.
The pride of the gate.
Well, I suppose if I must.
I'll hear it.
They won't see me coming.
Days like this almost make me miss the merchant train.
You won't feel a thing. Don't mind if I do.
You get money returned from the stone mills.
Still breathing, despite everything.
She's due. How long will it take?
Lame.
When's your shift over?
Count. Army.
All right, what now? Don't waste a step.
We'll talk later, handsome.
I'm not that kind of drow.
You didn't.
Sharp as
What'd he
ever.
say?
I'll see what I can do.
He said, and I'm not kidding.
Joaquin Scales. I'd have slapped him. He was in a mood just now.
A mood? Mate, he was nervous. Client, maybe? Either way, it's his trousers.
We're not busy up here at all.
Two steps at a time.
3 more minutes and I'm out of here.
Do you have any blank vouchers?
As one does.
No. But I've got a little brandy.
During work.
That's what they tell me.
Is that blood? No, never mind. How much further can I go?
Ogres don't come into banks though, so I don't need to worry.
So you have to count all the money returned from the stone.
That might be worth a look.
Seems simple enough.
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you.
Good idea, I think.
Please wait here. A staff member will retrieve your items. Always room for more. I want to have a word.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull.
Now the Guildmaster needn't skin me for a pair of boots. Though she still might like to.
She wasn't even scratched.
Open up.
Bloody better not be coming out of my wages. Just breathe. Breathe. Switch body.
So Minsk has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
by herself. But she wasn't even scratched.
Please. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Take your pick. None of us have. What? It's never been wrong.
If it has, I doubt the guards get to sip around to the party.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to pass with your legs intact. This time.
I'm sorry to ask again. You're not even very far
Let's move. Should mind my step.
I'm really strong. That ogre is stronger. Seek and you shall find me.
No one stopped me yet.
Almost got my name right today.
Never mind, Glitterbeard. It's me done it.
Ogres don't come into banks. I don't need to worry.
One with the weave. Where am I needed?
Best get going.
Your desire?
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
You ever seen anyone actually raid this place?
Nah, none of us have.
What? It's never been robbed?
If it has, I doubt
I'm
the
really
guards
strong.
are around to tell about it.
You're having lunch with me, you know.
An alarm! Anything to pass the time.
Striking up there.
Ogres don't come into battle.
Never mind, Glitterbeard. It's me who's the crooks you want to be in. Glitterbeard might shake hands and smile, but it's me who needs to sign you to the graveyard.
It's a merchant train.
How long will it take?
We'll talk later, handsome.
That might be as strong as a bugbear.
Frustrating.
Awake!
You know, some customers
A late one tonight.
Why?
Invisible.
The pride of the gate.
Some will go out with
One move ahead.
I wonder if anyone will listen to a mere cash guard about
This better be good. The magic touch. Let's see. Toning things down.
My feet hurt. And I need a drink.
And quiet.
Every step counts. This better be good. Making my move.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
We both know you sell it for twice that to the armory once the city's under siege.
Too right. I'll go 600.
1,000 gold, all in cash, no notes.
So, a pleasure doing business with you, sir.